your boy, Akademiks, and check it out, because Meek Mill's a cautionary tale, and he'll forever go down in hip-hop as one, right? It's the definition of when keeping it real goes wrong, and also it's a definition of when you go up against the establishment and you don't have the support of all the people. Now, hip-hop music is definitely made to go up against the establishment, and if you guys don't understand, I'm going to make a type of analogy. I think Drake is establishment, okay? Drake is a guy, he's on Sprite cans. He's a guy who's rubbing shoulders with a lot of corporate entities. He's a guy who's a global ambassador for the Raptors. And Meek Mill is supposed to be the street dude. The element of being street in hip-hop kind of signals a rebel, someone who goes up against the establishment, okay? But for whatever reason, when Meek Mill called out Drake, he came off as salty, bitter, and jealous, right? So the base of hip-hop really didn't rock with Meek Mill, or really didn't really support him and hope that he won. Now, when he caught a mean L to Drake, because we can't lie at this point, it was an L. He caught an L to Drake. We found out that the effects of him losing the beef is actually being felt near and very far, because all those corporate entities that were rocking with Drake to begin with, they are now just piling on, and we get to find out, and of course should be a no-brainer, but we get to find out that places, they don't give two fucks about Meek Mill, right? Now, let me put this in perspective. You can't go nowhere in Philly and be like, yo, no Drake music. They're going to be looking at you like, nigga, get the fuck on out of here. I'm pretty sure that Meek Mill can't have the Eagles. He can't have the Sixers, the Flyers. He can't even have a fucking local cheesesteak place to stop playing back-to-back, right? But for the Toronto Raptors, they make they don't hold their tongue, saying that Meek Mill music will not be played over here, okay? Now, an interview with Complex, Patterson, and of course, James Johnson, they said, listen, okay, we don't even play no Meek Mill music over here, not only out of respect for Drake, but we don't even rock with that shit, okay? There's a ban on Meek's music. Nobody plays Meek. Now, they were asked the question by Complex. It was the interview, and they were talking about what type of music they listen to on Gameday. And some people say, of course, it's hip-hop. You know what I mean? Young Thug, Drake, Rick Ross, Weezy, Rich Homie, Quan. They said, what about Meek Mill? They said, oh, yeah, we banned that nigga. We ain't playing his songs. Now, it just goes to show, man, that this was probably the worst situation for Meek Mill, because the type of pushback he's been getting, it's one that you could kind of consider unfair. Yes, he was a jealous motherfucker, and he probably deserved that L in the battle, but the reverberations that he's getting afterwards, right, where companies and you see people outside of hip-hop are just ready to shit on him, it shows that not only is he the exact definition of when keeping it real goes wrong, but it's a definition of when you go up against the establishment and you have no solid ground or no support, because nobody is standing up for Meek Mill nowhere, okay? Now, I've been saying this on Twitter. If you don't follow me at I'm Akademiks, he has Dream Chasers 4 ready. Okay, the reason why I believe he doesn't want to drop it is that he is nervous about the response. It's not going to be good. It's going to be another clown fest, no matter how good the music is. At this point, for better or for worse, it's not about the quality of the music. It's about if people will forgive him for what he tried to do to Drake. Okay, and it's a situation where there's nothing he could do outside of catching Drake and giving about like 20 hard slaps that could possibly have people think like, yo, Meek is that guy. So at this point, I feel like he's waiting for either to find out if he's going to go to jail, or he's hoping that views from the 6 don't come anytime soon. And I think Drake is actually going to fuck with him. I think Drake is waiting for views to the 6. He's trying to wait for Dream Chasers to drop, and he'll drop views from the 6 probably the next week.
PSA, because I'm tired of y'all cussing me out in my motherfucking comments or whatever the fuck it's called. I have no control over when DC4 is dropping, man. I'm waiting on this shit just like y'all is, man. I'm a fan of music just like y'all.
But it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And that's just what it is. Get in the comment box. What do you guys think about this? Do you think this is too petty, man? Do you think Meek Mill is just completely fucking finished? I really think his next tape is going to be hot. If it's not hot, I don't know what to say. But at least at this point, we got teams saying, fuck a Meek Mill. We ain't listening to that shit. The Raptors has spoken. Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. I'm out.